Hey guys, this is question FM29 of the Further Maths Sharpen Study Guide. So in this question we're presented with the following. A dot plot for a set of data is shown below. So here's our little dot plot. I've added in some numbers for what we're going to be doing next, but what we're going to be doing in this question, we're supposed to be finding which of the following box plots would best represent the dot plot above. So in order to figure out which one of these box plots is going to fit in best, we're going to have to do a bit of a 5-number summary. So we want to find the minimum, Q1, the median, Q3, and our maximum. So I've added all these together so we can have a look at we've got 2 values for 34, 7 for 35, 4 for 36, and 15 for 37. So what we can conclude from this is that this 2 plus 7 plus 4 is going to give us 13 values, and we have 15 values in the 37, meaning that our median, Q3, and our maximum are all going to fall in this 37. So we've got 13 over here and 15 over here, which means that obviously the middle of the data starts within our 37 and goes above. So what we're left with in that regard is we're not going to have separate medians and Q3s and maximums, which means that with this box plot here, we have got a separate median and a Q3, and our maximum being the same as Q3. So immediately we can strike off B and D as possible answers. Now, A, C, and E are left, all showing that our median, Q3, and our maximum have the same value of 37, so any of these could be true so far as we know. Our minimum is 34. Once again, we have an outlier presented in E. We have C as a possible answer because its minimum is also 34, and A is another possible answer with a minimum at 34. So we've got 9, 13, here 15, which means you have 28 values all up, meaning that our median value would be 14.5, meaning we have 14 values on the left and 14 values on the right of our median. So looking at the first 14, if we're looking between 1 and 14, our Q1 is going to fall between values 7 and 8. It's going to be an average of the two. So if we count these out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh sorry, I should go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 and 8 both fall on 35, meaning that that C and E are only 2 possible answers now, because our Q1 is between the 7th and 8th value, which falls on 35 for both. So the average of 35 and 35 is of course 35. A is no longer a possible answer because its Q1 falls at 35.5. Incorrect. What we can look at from here is whether 34 would be an outlier. Now we know to calculate an outlier from our lower fence. So our lower fence is 35. Our interquartile range, we have a range of 2 here, and 1.5 times 2 is definitely a lot more than 1 value away. E is also not an answer. That outlier is nowhere near far enough from the rest of the data to be an outlier. So C is our best possible answer, and of course C is the correct answer.